Hi, and welcome back to Ion Radio. I'm Ken.
And I'm John.
And today we're bringing you Special Armada Battle. We have two Super Star Destroyers. Well, I have one and John has one. Along with a whole mess of fighters. I also have a Raider. Do you have anything else, or are you just a single ship today?
I'm running one ship.
So we're going to battle this out and see who chucks the most dice. At least who chucks the most dice and does damage.
My fleet came in at 394. What did your fleet come in at?
Mine came in at an even 400. I don't believe in bids, folks.
I choose to go second, and Ken got to choose between my horrible objective cards and decided to choose Contested Outpost.
Clocking in at 400 points is my Imperial fleet. So we also have the Star Dreadnought. We've got the command prototype. And Admiral Sloane is my commander. Sitting on the command deck with her, we do have a damage control officer. The Emperor is on board, along with Admiral Titus. We've got a couple other things that were brought with us. Take evasive action and intensify firepower. We have boarding troopers ready to go on to the opposing Super Star Destroyer. And as far as additional weaponry, we have the heavy Ion Emplacements and XI7 Turbolasers. I am using the Ravager today. The small Raider is the Corvus, no Ion Versio, but I do have Ordnance Experts and Assault Proton Torpedoes. 4 squadrons. I have Black Squadron, the only TIE I have, along with 3 TIE Defender Squadrons. Hopefully these guys can come in and do a little bit of extra damage.
Okay, here's John's fleet. I have a Star Dreadnought command prototype with Moff Jerjerrod. My officers are Intel Officer, Damage Control Officer, and the Emperor. I actually have him this time. I have gunnery teams leading shots in XI7s, along with the new upgrade card Advanced Transponder Net and Ravager. My idea is to use Advanced Transponder Net with this 5 decimators. So as long as I can keep the decimators around enemy fighters, they won't be able to attack my ship. So we'll see if that actually takes place.
Beginning of deployment, we're going to start with me. I'm going to bring the Raider, and let's try and thread the needle here. Looks good, and I'm going to go speed 3.
Okay, we're going to take, I think, this ship. And we're going to deploy right here, and we're going to come in at speed 2. To you, Ken.
Man, this is absolutely crazy. That, and also speed 2 on the Super Star Destroyer.
Okay, I believe I can't have them farther than 5 away from an edge. So we're going to put 2 decimators here, as long as they're in 2. Okay.
Alright, let me see here. I have a bunch of stuff, so we're going to put Black Squadron right where no one on the camera can see. Over here, and we're going to put TIE Defenders. Oops.
Just move them wherever you want. Okay, we're going to put 2 more down right here.
It's a scary sight. It really is.
What would you call a flock of decimators?
Death?
I think it kind of is like a crow, so a murder?
Alright, last two defenders right there.
Okay, the last guy we're going to put in right here.
Okay, so now we're done deploying, so I can redeploy Corvus if I want. And I'm going to. So I'm going to plop Corvus back over here now.
So it doesn't get obliterated?
So, yeah, pretty much the idea, yes. And I'm now going to kick it up to speed 4.
Okay. And when does Titus?
Titus goes at the start of the first round, but your SSD's moving at speed 2, correct?
Correct.
We're not going to use them this time.
Okay.
We'll let you move it to.
Sounds good. Okay, start of round 1. Ken, what are you going to do?
So we're going to start with the Super Star Destroyer. I'm going to pass.
I pass as well.
All right, so let's get the Corvus activated. I have a navigation dial. I'm going to take the token, and then we're going to move at speed 4. We're going to go right around the asteroid field and land right here.
I think you just rolled over your token.
Cool. We'll get that out.
Okay, I'm going to activate my ship. We're revealing a navigate, so I'm going to use the dial, and I'm also going to get a nav token. Nothing is in range yet, so we're going to go ahead and move 1 straight forward. There we go.
Activating the Super Star Destroyer, I have a squadron command. So I am in range of everything but my TIE Fighter. So we're going to activate all 3 defenders and try and take a couple shots at the SSD. I'm easily going to be able to get into range. So we'll move all 3. Well, first one. So we have a shot, and I have a critical, and it is a bomber, so that's a hit.
Okay, we will just stick it to the front.
All right. We're going to move this TIE Defender, TIE Defender over here. Take a shot, and accuracy. Ooh. I'm going to go ahead and use that to spend one of your braces.
Okay.
And then the final defender is going to move up here. I believe that's close enough. Yeah. And that's a hit.
Okay, we're going to take that as well.
All right. You're down to 4 shields on the front.
Okay. Do you have any attacks?
I do have attacks. So I believe we are now at long range. We are. So I'm going to have some long-range fire, my front to your front. So let's roll it up. Front-to-front shot. 4 red dice, long range. And it's accurate. So let's see, what do I feel like doing? With 2, we're going to prevent you from using your good brace.
Okay. We are going to redirect. We're going to redirect that 2 damage to our right side.
Remember, I have XI7s.
Well, then we'll redirect one of it.
Alright, we're going to move forward because SSDs don't do much of anything but move slowly. Oh, this next round's going to be interesting. Squadron phase. Black Squadron is going to move. I'm going to put it right here in front of Super Star Destroyer. And all the squadrons left are yours.
Okay, we're going to start moving our decimator. This guy's going to move forward and try to lock down all these guys. He's going to move right here. He's now engaged with everyone, and we're going to be attacking that closest defender for 2 damage.
2 damage, we'll take it. So we're just going to put a die here for the moment.
Okay. And then the next one is going to be jumping close to the Star Destroyer. And we're going to be attacking Black Squadron. For only 1 hit.
Only 1 hit.
Oh. I believe you have counter.
I do have counter. So
There's
counter up to 2 there. And I rolled a hit.
Okay. And then we're going to be moving another one in. We'll move him over to here. He's going to attack Black Squadron as well. There we go, 3 hits.
Alright, so Black Squadron's going to go, but not before he takes a shot back. And nothing.
Okay.
So we'll take him out.
And my remaining 2 are going to move forward and start the attack on the Super Star Destroyer. First attack. There we go, 3 damage into the front.
3 damage into the front. Alright, so we're going to brace that to 2. And we're going to redirect so that I've got 1 on the right side. And we'll take 1 in the front.
1 damage there, and 1 damage there. Okay, and this guy is going to move in, and he's going to do the same thing. Hopefully I get lucky with my dice again. And that time it's only 1 hit, and with the accuracy we're going to lock down your green redirect.
In that case, we're going to brace it to 1.
It's just 1 damage.
Ah, that's right. No bomber. So we'll just take the 1 damage in the front.
And that ends that. Let's do right now real fast. You are out of range. I'm in range. I gain a token for contested outpost. Okay, start of round 2.
Alright, so we'll start with activating the Corvus. Navigate, I'm going to use the dial. I have nothing I can shoot at where I'm at. So I'm going to reduce to speed 3. And we're going to start to get ourselves into position. Your turn.
Activating my Super Star Destroyer. We're going to be doing a concentrate fire, and we get a token for that. I'm at medium range out of my side and my front to your front, so we're going to take those shots. But before we do that, we're going to flak your defenders in my front. We're going to start with the squadron with 4 health left. For 1 damage.
Okay, we'll take that.
Then we'll go with this guy for 2 damage.
Ooh.
And then against the last guy. 1 damage. Let's go roll against the super. Okay, we're going to start with the side shot into your front. We're going to leave it as is, and we're going to... No, we're going to spend that to re-roll this red. There we go, 3 damage.
3 damage. And we got a big volley coming up. This is to my front, correct?
Correct.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and redirect 1 to the side that already took something, so that's 1. And I'll take the other 2 on the front.
Sounds good. Okay, now my front into your front. Big handful of dice.
Ooh.
I kind of like that.
I don't.
I think we're going to leave it as it is. We're going to Intel Officer, we'll call it Brace 1, and then we're going to Accuracy Brace 2. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and definitely contain. We're going to redirect one of those for sure, and I will go ahead and we'll go ahead and lose the one that's being intel officered. So that brings it to 4, 6, 8 to 4. We'll pull the 1 over to the side, leaving me with 1, 2, so that's 1 hit comes in. That's a regular hit.
Forgot to mention it in the dice rolling video, but I spent both of my contains to make those attack because of the Emperor being everywhere. We're going to Jerjerrod, we're going to put 1 damage to our rear, and then we're going to use speed 1, click 1. I think we might have to take this off. We probably are going to be pretty close. And we're going to overlap both these decimators and land right here.
Alright, my Superstar Destroyer's activation. I have a navigate dial. We're going to keep it. When I reveal that, I'm going to spend the squadron token so that we can have boarding troopers go from my Superstar Destroyer to John's. So what that will allow me to do is discard this, and 5 of his defense tokens are spent. So I'm going to spend his 2 already exhausted contain tokens. Both of his braces will now be exhausted, and 1 of his redirects.
Well, that's a lot of fun.
And I haven't used this yet. So now we're going to go attack. Now, I did not bring gunnery teams. That was the point of having the boarding troopers. So we're going to go ahead and do a full-fledged attack on the front of his ship. Alright, I only get the 1 shot. This is my front to your front. We're going to start by spending my second contain, because you have Palpatine. And we're going to roll 4 red, 4 blue. And that looks like fun. So let's see here. We're going to prevent you from using your braces. We are going to prevent you from using your good redirect. And you have 4 damage.
Okay. We will toss that, and we're going to redirect 1 to the side and then take 3 to the shield, so the front shields are now gone.
Movement. We're going to go ahead and use a dial. We're going to drop ourselves down to speed 1. I think I've got enough room there to actually clear and going forward, so let's see. This is either going to be a great or a bad move. We're definitely going to bump a couple fighters. Yep, those guys are going to move. Yep, we're good.
Nicely done.
Squadron phase. So we're going to start by attacking your Superstar Destroyer. I believe all my guys are in range. So this one first, who's going to fire at your front. And that's a crit. It's a bomber, so that is a hit.
I will spend a redirect to put it right there.
Okay. Second shot. It's from here. Roll. Oops. We have a single hit.
I will take it. Okay. This decimator's gonna go. He's gonna move all the way up to here. And then on the other side, this guy's gonna move forward and try to make you think. Not quite in range, but getting there.
Final defender. We're going to bomb your side. And that's another hit.
Okay, gonna take a critical. Critical is You cannot attack at long range.
I don't think we're going to have to worry about that.
Neither do I. Okay, the last 3 decimators are going to attack the front of the super. So this guy will go first. And here we go. There is 2 hits.
I have no forward shield?
No forward shields.
Alright, so we're going to brace.
To 1.
And I'll take 1.
Sounds good. Second guy. For another 2.
I'll take the 2.
Sounds good. And the last guy. For nothing. Okay, end of round 2. I'm sitting on the outpost. Ken's Super Star Destroyer is in range of the outpost. And Corvus is not. So the outpost is contested. On to round 3.
Alright, turn 3. I'm going to pass.
Well, I'm going to go with my 1 ship. We're going to reveal a concentrate fire. Maybe I'll remember to use it this time. And then we're going to shoot my side into your front, my front into your front, and then we're going to flak these fighters on this side. So let's start over there.
Alright.
Okay, guy with 3 health. 2 damage.
Alright.
Guy with 4 health. 1 damage. And the guy with 5 health. 2 damage.
Alright.
Let's go do the Star Destroyer versus Star Destroyer rolls. Okay, Palpatine is going to cause me to flip a brace. We're going to shoot my side into your front.
Ooh.
Okay.
Much.
Then we're going to Intel Officer your brace.
All
and
right.
we're going to Ravager in 2 black dice. And then we're going to spend this, and we're going to re-roll all of these with leading shots. Okay, hitting your brace, and I have XI7s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 hits. Alright, so let's start by redirecting. So we'll push 1 off to the port side, leaving 5 to deal with. I really don't want to lose the brace. Don't really want to take 5 hits either. But I'm going to, so we'll take 5 hits.
Okay, for the second shot, we're going to spend the redirect, and we're going to shoot my front into your front. That seems pretty good. We will accuracy your brace for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage with a crit.
What about Intel?
Intel officers are 1 time.
Ah, that's right, that's right. Man, I really wish I had electronic countermeasures. Alright, so DCO in the contain. 2, 4, 6, 7. We'll redirect 1 over. Do I really want to do 3 or not?
You only can do 1.
Well, I'm thinking about the brace.
You can't use it.
Right, so that's 6.
Okay, I'm going to use Jerjerrod. We're going to put 1 damage here to gain us a click, and then this click would cause us to ram, so 1 face down for both of our Super Star Destroyers. And then over to you.
We're going to activate the Raider first, and we are showing a concentrate fire dial. We're going to keep it, and I think what I want to do is we'll fire my front to the side of the Super Star Destroyer. Before we do that, I'm going to flak. I believe I have range I do to both of your decimators. So this decimator and that decimator, 2 black dice each. So let's start with the one closest. And we have 2 hits on that one.
Okay.
And the one further away, we only have 1 hit. And then let's go ahead and roll for the shot against the Super Star Destroyer. All right, here's the shot. We're going to spend the evade to fire at the Super Star Destroyer. So 2 blues, because we're at medium range. I have 2 crits. I'm going to spend concentrate fire to bring in another one. Yep. So that was a crit. We've got regular hit. So 2 crits and a hit.
Okay, we're going to spend out the redirect to redirect all 3 of that to the auxiliary shields.
All right. All right, so for movement, what I'm going to do, we're going to spend the token, drop down to speed 2, and I'm going to make a fun little jig here, and actually let's mark your fighter, while you're decimator anyways. That'll give you an interesting option. Alright. And let's move the SSD. Now we're on to my Super Star Destroyer. I don't have gunnery team, so I'm really limited in what I can do. But let's go ahead and start. I've got a concentrate fire command. We will use that as the dial. I'm going to fire double RQ with my front and my left side. That's really all the fire I'm going to be able to do, so let's roll that up. So first shot will be my side to your front. I'm going to spend the contain to make the shot for Palpatine. So it's 3 red, a blue, and a black. 4 hits. I've got a black critical in there. I am not going to actually change this one. So what do you want to do?
We will brace into 2. And the critical damage is common noise. Your opponent may either reduce your speed by 1 or choose a new command on the top dial, then flip this card face down.
I think we're going to set your top command. Let's do something. Navigate.
Okay, navigate.
Alright, so we're going to go my front to your front. That's 4 red, 4 blue. And we got a bunch of other stuff. Also, because of Palpatine, I'm spending my brace to be able to attack. Alright, we're going to go ahead and concentrate fire in a red. We're also using the token, which will allow me to re-roll. I could re-roll, or I could add one. Do I want to add one or re-roll? You know what? I'll go ahead and I'll just re-roll. We'll re-roll this red one. Alright, well, we got a crit, so we get rid of those here. We have 2, 4, 6, 7 hits.
We'll spend that.
Alright, so I'll get rid of 3.
To do 4.
I'm going to use the blue critical to exhaust the heavy ions, and Hull Zone and the adjacent ones lose a shield. So you're only going to lose 1 shield on your left side, and you're still taking 4.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm at speed 1. I have no way to adjust anything, and we're in a position where we are clearly going to ram. So let's just go ahead and ram. You take a damage, I take a damage, and I believe we can move into squadrons. So my first squadron, we're going to activate the TIE Defender that's almost dead. Let's see what we get. We've got a single hit.
I take the damage.
Alright. And then I will activate this guy. So I believe we are in range. We are. That is also another hit.
I will take that hit as well.
Alright, 2 hits, your squadrons.
Okay. First, this one is going to move up. And we're going to attack the squadron That has 3 health and has not activated. For 2 damage.
Alright.
Then next we're going to move this squadron here over. And you actually have to attack me, so we're going to just leave that. We're actually going to move this guy forward, and we're going to attack the front of your Super Star Destroyer. Here we go. 2 damage.
2 damage. No shields, right?
Correct.
I'm going to take the hits.
Okay, 2 damage to the hull.
Alright, we're going to attack with the last TIE Defender I have, although because of the advanced transponder net on your SSD, I am forced to shoot at your decimator. So, good news is the TIE Defenders roll a lot of attack dice. So here's 2 blues and 2 blacks. That's 3 damage
Okay,
on your decimator.
counter 1. Hit.
And alright, so my TIE Defenders are gone, and you will take 3 your squadrons.
Okay, so let's activate the last 3 decimators and see if I can get enough damage onto the Super Star Destroyer to kill it. We'll activate first this guy way back in the corner. Four. 3 hits.
Ooh. We're going to completely get rid of one of the braces, or redirects, to move a shield to the left-hand side. And I really don't want to spend that brace, but I'm going to spend the brace also, so that'll just be 1 more damage.
Okay. The next decimator. We have 1 damage.
1 damage. I'm going to have to take it. That's to the front.
Correct. Does leave you with 1 health left.
1 health left on it.
So as long as this decimator doesn't completely miss, we'll kill it. And it completely misses!
Wow, I got lucky.
Yes, you did. Okay. All of our ships are within 1 of the station, so Ken will get the token for this round because he has 5 to my 4.
So, turn 4. I'm going to activate the Super Star Destroyer right off the bat. Have an engineering token, so with the 4 points plus the 2 from the, or use the dial rather. So 6 total points. I get to recover 2 damage, bringing me back down to 19, so still right at the edge of death. And I'm going to fire both my front and my left side into the front of your Super Star Destroyer. So let's start with the side shot to your front. So that's 3 reds, blue and a black. And I'm going to spend the contain for Palpatine.
Yikes.
I'm just going to let that lie and let you figure out what you want to do with that. So that's 4, 6, 8.
We will brace it to 4 and take a critical. The critical is power failure. Engineering value is reduced to half its value rounded down.
Second shot, front to front. We'll spend the other contain. 4 red, 4 blue. Not as good, but not bad. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8 total hits.
We will spend the brace to turn it into 4. The critical is life support failure. Discard all your command tokens. You may not have command tokens.
So for moving the Super Star Destroyer, I'm still at speed 1. I'm going to stay at speed 1. We're going to ram again. That puts a damage on both of us, so that puts me at 20 and you at 21.
Correct.
All right.
Did not expect to be able to activate. We're going to activate. We got a nav. We're going to use it as the dial because I cannot have tokens. What we're going to do is we're going to shoot my front into your front, and then both my side and auxiliary into the front of your raider at close range. Okay, to attack the Super Star Destroyer, I have to toss my brace. I'm going to be firing my front into your front. I believe I need 2 damage.
2 damage.
To kill you. I think that does it.
Wow. 2, 4, 6, 7. My SSD is gone.
Okay, we're going to be firing my auxiliary into the front of your raider at close range. I'm going to take a roll. Seems pretty good. What we're going to do is we're going to accuracy, your brace, 2 damage.
All right, so that's the forward shield is now gone.
Okay, now we have the side shot into your front. Wow.
That doesn't help you, does it?
No, it does not. We're going to leading shot, and we're going to leading shot the entire roll. That's a little bit better. That is 4 damage with a crit. I'm guessing you're going to use your
Gonna
brace.
have to brace, so it goes down to 2. I'm assuming it's a standard critical, so faulty countermeasures. I can't spend my exhausted defense tokens.
Okay, we're going to just move forward 1. And land right there.
We're going to activate the Corvus, concentrate fire, and we're going to fire from the front and my side to your your left auxiliary arc. So we're just going to go ahead and go all out. Let's fire from the front first. So spending the evade, 2 blues, 2 blacks. And that is 4 hits. I'm going to assume that takes down the Super Star Destroyer.
Yes, I only had 1 health left, so you got it. Good job.
Cool. All right, movement in this vast emptiness of space. Speed 2. We'll do as tight of a turn as we can. I want to get as far away from your decimators as possible. And now we go to the squadron phase. Squadron phase. I'm going to move both my TIE Defenders, because you're heavy. So I'm moving this guy over here. And I'm going to move this one. Let's plop him right here.
Okay, here we go. This guy is going to move in. And we're going to move in to attack the guy with 1 health on him. And pray he doesn't blank. Boom.
Nope, he
Dead.
is dead.
That might open up a window now for me to come in. Let's move this guy first. And we can move to here. We are in range of you, out of range of that fighter. I might have to come in and kill that other fighter. So here's our attack. 3 dice into your side. Actually, from here I think I can hit your front. I can.
Yeah,
We're going to
let's
just
do it.
attack your front. For 1 damage, leaving you on now 1 health.
1 health.
And then this guy, move this guy in. This guy will have to attack your side. Let's see if we're engaged. We are not engaged. 3 hits to kill you. Wow.
Very accurate shot.
Very, very accurate. I think that's going to do it then. This guy is going to move in, and he's going to try to kill your TIE Defender. He kills him.
Wow.
So
We're
we
down
have
final TIE roll.
1 more chance to get 3 hits. We'll attack into your butt. For 2
and
hits.
2. So the shields are down, and I've got 1 health remaining on the Raider.
Well,
That didn't quite go as I would have expected it to.
no, that game was extremely close and came down to a very few die rolls.
So both Super Star Destroyers completely gone, which made this map look empty.
Yes, it did.
So I like the Raider. It managed to just squeak out staying alive. That almost became mutual tabling,
Yes, it did.
which could have been fairly interesting.
What was the final score?
420 for me, 365 to you.
Okay, so 6-5 in your direction. If
Correct.
it was going to be a mutual tabling, because I was second player, we would have flipped it, and I would have then had 6 points, and you would have had 5.
Correct. So it was very, and you were 1 damage point away from
1
that
damage point
being-
a lot of times away. So I think I made a mistake. I did not Ravager the second round, I
I
believe
think
it
it was
was.
the second or third round. You completely forgot that you could use Ravager.
So if I were to have gotten 1 damage roll on those 2 dice that I would have added, that Super Star Destroyer would have been dead earlier.
That is correct. I found with
Or
my,
if Decimators could roll hits.
well, yeah, your Decimators, you were able to take out my Defenders. 5 Decimators are really hard to go up against. I got to say that. I don't think I scratched one of them. Maybe that was
Yes.
about it. I think I got one down to 5, maybe 4 points. But all in all, I think it was a lot of fun. It was a tense game.
Yes, it is.
It really was, and I enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun. It's not often you get to see 2 Superstar Destroyers out on the table.
No, it's not. No, it was a lot of fun. This is only the second time I've flown the Super Star Destroyer, and the first time I've flown it against another Super Star Destroyer. And I'm going to have to call you out a little bit. When we decided to make this video, we talked about how we both were going to use the Super Star Destroyer because that would be cool. So that's why Ken doesn't have gunnery teams, which is usually staple to the ship. He decided to bring boarding troopers instead, which is a good call if you know what your opponent's bringing. So
I might have to actually throw boarding troopers on an SSD build if every once in a while, just because that was really effective to more or less disable your Super Star Destroyer round 1.
true, but against other things, then someone will just sit into your front arc and you won't be able to kill them while they're putting damage into you.
Equally true. Equally true.
If you brought that against my Radistrop fleet,
No. Well, you would have chammed it anyways, and
That
I
is true.
wouldn't be able to do anything. All right. Well, hopefully you all were able to enjoy our video today with this Armada battle. Please join us again for our next series of videos, which will be coming out. More Armada fun, other sci-fi goodness. Until then, like the channel, subscribe, or like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below and let us know what you think and what you'd like to see.
okay?
I'm Ken,
And I'm John.
and you've been watching Ion Radio.